Hello, and welcome back to Dazmaul Wargaming. I'm joined here by Necromancer Hat, aka Trubby Von Capstein, aka Rich.
You're being very formal.
I'm trying to be more professional. I don't know if it's really working.
No, nobody would ever believe you were professional.
I'm not professional. But yes, we are here going into, well, started, we're at half an hour in, just over, into round 3.
Everything has changed in strange and scary ways.
It's crazy. Some crazy things happening. This is our stream's a little bit later than we have been doing the other rounds because we're trying to come to terms with what we've witnessed here. Right, let's go over and have a look, shall we? Let's go over and see the madness.
It's a bit,
Okay. So as we see, on top table right now, we have Mr. Simon Rook of the Milton Keynes, the Outriders. So Simon on table 1 with the Gloomspite Gits, Jaws of More, got the Scrag loads of squigs, 2 units of shooters, and he is going against Toby Thomas and his Flesh Eater Corpse, which we knew was going to do well from the get-go.
Yeah, they have eaten everything they've come up against.
Yeah. I would be really horrible about Toby. I mean, he's incredibly bold.
Look at that face.
I wish I could say some stuff right now, but we'll leave it off the stream, everybody. Get on with your game. So no, we knew that the Flesh Eaters would do well.
Yeah.
And that I mean, like we've been saying, a draw or a minor victory is very rare.
Yeah, it's not going to happen now.
So these two players are going into this with 2 wins.
2 convincing wins.
And one of them is going to probably walk out with a loss.
Yeah.
So,
can I just say, for the top 4 tables, I'm still surprised, jumping ahead a bit here, that the Skaven are still in the war room.
yeah. So Lucas Moog is on 2 wins also, with his silly Skavenness. So we've been over this in previous
I don't
streams,
think it's that silly.
We'll have a look. Well, it's clearly not. But we are talking about Master Molder.
There's something going on there.
Grace here. 2 units of 4 rat ogres, 3 units of 6 giant rats, and 4 Hellpit abominations with a suffocating grave tide.
And from what I've seen, the Hellpits haven't died yet.
No.
None of them.
So he has beaten off Sylvaneth in the first round, and then he beat all...
That was Gravelords, wasn't it? No, that was I cannot remember. We're so professional.
Seriously. I can't even remember. But yeah, that's really bad. My mind is totally gone blank.
Yeah, it has a bit.
Oh well, it'll come to us when we probably go through this. It's Beasts.
Beasts, yeah.
Yeah, it was James Linford and his Beasts. Yeah, so yeah, he beat that list. Second table, we've got Liam with his Slates of Darkness with a corn flavour against James Lake and his Soulblight Gravelords, which is the 120 zombie blob. So this is the state of affairs here.
Just looking at all those zombies is terrifying.
Yeah. And then Tom Bell with Big War, which has got Gobsprat in there as well.
Yeah.
With a Maw Crusher. That's doing quite well.
Well, that's the one that's got it's Gordrak, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I'd love to see this Skaven go 5-0, I think this might be the end
Yeah, I have a
of
feeling.
the good luck. Obviously,
You never know, but
we can wish and wish, but I think that is the end of the road.
yeah.
Prove me wrong, please. I want to be proved wrong. Yeah. then the rest of the room looks a little bit like table 4 is Rob, who started the day off on table 1 with his beautiful soul like Gravelords, Legion of Blood, against Mark Potter and his Gloomspite Gits, which is squig heavy with 3 Mangler variants.
Yeah, I suspect they're going to do quite well against Grave Lords.
I think Gloomspite Git are going to do well regardless.
Yeah.
Flesh Eat is a very good anyway. Ash will be happy to see a Slaves to Darkness up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only real surprise for me is this. But it's a nice surprise.
Yeah, it's good to see something that isn't really a tournament list doing well in a tournament.
Yeah. I mean, we've got David with Mike and Nurgle facing off against James with Beasts on table 5. Table 6 is Sam with another Slaves to Darkness variant.
It's just chaos versus
Seb
chaos.
versus Seb with his Beast of Chaos against Sam there. Then Johnny Poiser's Daughters of Cain without Marathi against Daniel Oliver Ogres with
That'd be an interesting one to keep an eye on.
It would be. Yeah, could be a tough one. Then we've got Corby from 8.
And the same game with different people.
It's the same game with different people, but this is the Kragnos Ogres.
Yeah, against Marathi.
How it's dropped down to 8, I don't know.
No, I don't either, actually.
I think it got a bit of a beating by Toby and the Flesh Eaters, which has not helped. Then we got Cal on 9 with his Cool Boys against some Stormcast Dragons.
Yeah, very nice looking dragons as well.
Yeah, be interesting this game. I don't know, I still think Cool Boys are good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's they can be good. A bit random, but
anything can happen in this game though, I think.
Yeah.
Barney's coming off the back of a strong win against our own Mark.
Yeah.
So that's bumped him up to table 10 with the Slaves to Darkness. And he's facing off against Maggotkin, so there's a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
Shooting twice.
Then we've got Chris Archer with the Sons of Behemoth. So Chris had a massive loss in turn 2 of game 1.
Yeah.
Ended really early against the Ogre tribes, commanded by Daniel Oliver. He then went on to face Jonathan Barlow with a Sylvan F on the bottom table.
He got a decent win.
Got a decent win there. To be honest, that game got closer as the game went on.
Yeah,
it looked all over for Jonathan quite early.
Yeah.
But then he started to claw it back, but I think time just ran out and there's not a lot he could do. So Chris Archer
It's
then,
bad luck to be drawn against Ogres a second time.
Yeah. But I say, Chris now had said after his loss that if he gets them again, he knows now what he did wrong.
Yeah.
I think the big issue was he took first turn, he should have taken second and allowed them to come to him.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the Ogres to charge you.
No.
You want to charge the Ogres. But like I've said it a million times already, that an army like Mega Gargants fighting another army that does the same thing but better is always...
Fighting another Smashy army is going to be a hard slog.
Same thing with my Trolls, I keep referring to it.
Yeah.
They're great at smashing things until they meet another smashier army. Ogres being one. They're very good. But Dan, so he's bringing a different variant of Ogre though. He's got some stone horns, that sort of thing. So that should be a good game. So Dan obviously got a win the first game, and then lost the second game.
Yeah.
So this matchup here, we've got another Slaves to Darkness against Stormcast Eternals. A couple of dragons in here. This is with the Fulminators.
Yeah.
So again, slightly different as the list goes.
It looks a strong list just looking at it on the table.
I thought this would be doing better than it is.
Yeah.
On paper when we started.
Yeah, I did as well.
13. So Alan Hargrave with his bone split. Thought that would be doing better. The Savage Aurochs.
Yeah, that's...
I'm surprised. Really am. And against Kelvin. So Kelvin's on 2 losses. I think his first game was rather close.
Yeah.
And his second game, he lost Teclis too early.
Yeah, he lost Teclis in turn 2.
That was against Cal.
Yeah, and he just fell apart after that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a major piece. This is the danger you have. We're taking those major pieces.
Well, it's the danger of building your army around an 800 point model.
Which is what we say about all these other things, about like the Glockkin, about they are great little pieces, but you lose them and everything kind of falls to bits. So yeah, that's one to watch. Our own Mark is on 2 losses at the moment. What did he play first?
His first game was...
We're rubbish at this, Rich.
We're rubbish at this.
We were awful.
His second game was...
Barney.
Yeah,
Face
Barney.
of Darkness.
Well, I can't remember his first game. It was so much fun.
It's right on that sheet there.
I know.
That was against Flesh Eaters, Toby.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't it?
So yes, but now he's playing Dan Williams with the Blades of Corn. This is with the Forged Exalted Greater Demon.
Which is a very nice looking model.
So
but
this army is also on 2 losses. It lost to Dan Smart in round 1 and lost to Johnny Poyler in round 2. But yeah, I think we're going to have Dan on for an interview to the new player.
Yeah.
And he's already commented about that he's learning a lot and enjoying himself. So I think Ash is going to interview him tomorrow for us. So yeah, and then at the bottom table, I've already mentioned, we've got Jonathan Barlow with Winter against Jack Hunter and Ossiar. Now Jack's done slightly worse than last year.
yeah,
I'm not sure why that is at this point, because he was on stream, I think, about this point.
yeah. Game 2 or 3 last year, he was on stream, wasn't he?
So, is it on the caliber everybody else is better? Is his battle tome just a bit old now?
I think that is one of his issues. His battle tome is suffering from being 2nd edition.
Yeah, but I say this table here possibly one of the hardest tables right now because both players are fighting for those points.
Yeah,
There's a real fight going on to get that win because, like we said, very difficult to get a draw or a minor win.
Yeah.
So one of these players is going to be getting their first major win, theoretically. Could be a draw, could be the first draw, which would be just funny really, but for it to happen, you know what I mean, like out of all the games, because I'm expecting one of these players to move up.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it would be nice for Jonathan to get off the bottom table for another game.
let's have a little look at placings. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 players going into game 3, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Looking for that 3 for 3 at the end of day 1, going in tomorrow knowing that you are on the verge then of your 4-1-5-0 bracket, which is what a lot of people see as an amazing achievement.
Yeah.
These players are still in it.
Yeah.
1 loss, 1 win. Got to pick that momentum at this game. So a lot of players want to win and a loss. So double losses. So we've got the Stormcast army here with the Fulminators that we thought was going to do really well. It's on double loss.
I thought they would do better.
The Bone Splitters we thought were going to do really well on a double loss.
We're bad at this, aren't we?
Whatever we say, don't listen.
Don't listen to it.
So double losses. Yeah, we've got the Corn on double loss. We've got our own Mark. Maybe it's being part of Team Dazmaul Wargaming that does this. Representing us.
I was bad last year.
Richard, I think you lost every game, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Hopefully, the curse isn't as bad for Mark because he actually paid for his ticket.
Interestingly, Jonathan Barlow isn't last.
I know.
He's got their loss, but he scored 13 victory points here, whereas Jack has only managed to pick up 9 and 8 respectively. So, yeah, it's scoring these little numbers here is going to damage things a lot. You need to be scoring above 10, I'd say, if you're going to lose.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you're going to lose, you can't really help it, but you want to be pushing.
If you're aiming for the wooden spoon.
Well, yeah, because if you're above 10, look, this is where you sort of can end up, and then it's easy to then push yourself up. But Dan doing quite well, 22nd.
Yeah.
Chris Archer is out above Dan. On there with the Sins Behemoth.
Yeah.
With a nice little score there. That first score that's done in really.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the lay of the land in a nutshell. What are you thinking, Rich?
I'm thinking it's gonna be close tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about the war room changing much.
No, I don't reckon it will. Too
I
much.
think we've started to see the players that are going to stick around.
Yeah.
I would love Mugen Escape and stay around. Might be a big ask. He's done well so far.
Yeah.
I think both of the Milton Keynes guys are going to stay in here.
Yeah.
Very strong with the massive zombie horde and the massive squid horde.
Yeah.
They're definitely a thing in a bit. I think Toby's in here.
Yeah, I reckon
They are strong, really strong. Other than that, I think it's a pretty open thing. I think Liam's doing alright with his porn themes. Slaves to darkness?
Yeah.
But again, like we said, these are all 2-win people, so these table 1 and table 2 are probably going to get a 0 points on one of those, which can put you back in the other room.
It'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it goes.
We can't.
We can't call it.
Yeah, you really can't.
And all of our predictions are right down the bottom of the table. So
honestly, we hope Skaven will do well though. Actually, my prediction about Flesh Eater Corpse is right so far.
Wow.
Plus the Rob Soulbiter up here still.
Yeah.
They were a couple of lists that I liked.
All of my predictions are wrong. And we're not shocked by that at all.
Shocked by
I know. I just picked the prettiest army.
But yeah, that is where we are. So yes, if you missed any of our other streams, then you can check them out. They're saved to YouTube and Twitch. If you just scroll back and you'll see them after the event. I will label them all up properly so they're all identifiable. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe or follow YouTube and Twitch and hit the notifications because we'll be streaming on and off throughout this weekend. And if you don't want to miss those, I don't think you should miss them. I think they're quite good, personally. But if that's on, then you'll get notified when we go live, and you can check it out. We'll have interviews with some of the attendees. I'm sure Ash will be back at one point.
Probably. You can't get rid of him.
Lewis might even make an appearance.
Yeah, that'd be different.
But yeah, I think we may get one more stream in today, depending on when the players finish up. But if we don't, we will see you tomorrow morning. Right. So until next time, happy hobby. Bye bye. Bye bye.